Breaking news: a new U.S.-Canada trade war. Tensions are rising fast between the United States and Canada, and tonight the world is watching. President Donald Trump has announced new tariffs on Canadian goods entering the United States, an additional 10% increase on top of existing import taxes. And the reason is unbelievable. It all started with a TV commercial in Ontario, an anti-tariff ad featuring the voice of Ronald Reagan. Not an actor, the real Reagan. Taken from a 1987 speech criticizing tariffs. Trump called the ad a fraud, claiming Canada is manipulating American history to turn the public against him. He demanded the commercial be taken down immediately, but Canada refused. Speaking aboard Air Force One during his flight to Malaysia, President Trump issued a clear warning. We are raising tariffs on Canada by another 10%, a move that could cost billions and hit the Canadian economy hard. CA, the numbers are huge. 35% tariff on Canadian goods already in place, 50% on metals, 25% on automobiles, now plus 10% more across the board. And remember, 75% of Canada's exports go to the United States, most of that from Ontario. Prime Minister Mark Carney responded, saying, "We will protect Canadian workers and families while expanding trade with other countries." Experts warn Canada may be preparing for a future without the United States, a major shift in global trade. And while world leaders negotiate, the World Series baseball games have become a political battleground. That controversial Reagan ad? Still airing, still angering Washington. Reagan's foundation has criticized the ad, saying it distorts his message, and Canada never asked permission to use the footage. But the political message is already spreading. Tariffs hurt ordinary Americans. The Canadian Chamber of Commerce is even more direct. Tariffs are a tax on America and damage the whole North American economy. Meanwhile, Trump says he will not meet with the Canadian Prime Minister during the Asia Summit. This crisis is growing fast. So what comes next? A full-scale trade war? A sudden diplomatic deal? Or a collapse in U.S.-Canada relations? The stakes are massive. Two of the closest economic partners in the world could soon become rivals. We'll continue following this breaking story as events unfold. Subscribe to AI News Now TV so you never miss the truth behind the headlines. The world is changing, and we are watching it in real time.